What's going on, guys? My name is Steve. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to I Vow To Thee at the funeral of Sir Winston Churchill, the nation's farewell. This video was actually recommended in the comment section, and it was mainly recommended because of this version of I Vow To Thee. You know, I've actually heard I Vow To Thee two other times, and in both versions, I thought this song was absolutely amazing. It's so beautiful, so patriotic, so it probably really does fit a funeral of this caliber. You know, I really don't know too much about Sir Winston Churchill. I obviously know of him, and I understand that he was the prime minister at one point. And I know that I think he was a military officer. I know he was an author, and he was a big time political figure. That's how I know of him. But I really don't know too many details about his life. I know that he's a very iconic and important figure in British history. And so when I saw this comment that recommended me check out this video, specifically because of I Vow To Thee, I also thought it would be really interesting to kind of see the funeral of such an iconic figure as Sir Winston Churchill. You know, hopefully after this, I can find some other videos that may go into a little bit more of the life of Sir Winston Churchill. But you know what? Why not? We'll start at his funeral and, you know, and hear this version of I Vow To Thee and kind of see how the nation paid respects to him. I suppose that's what we're going to see here with the nation's farewell. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and check out the funeral, I Vow To Thee, funeral of Sir Winston Churchill, the nation's farewell. Aged 90, okay. Wow. Guys, first, I just want to say that was such a beautiful version of I Vow to Thee. That was amazing. But I I'm amazed at how many people seem to have come out to celebrate the life of this man at his funeral. I mean, it was almost as if it almost had the feel of a queen or a king dying. It looked that big to me. It was like you had the, I mean, I understand he was a military officer, so he's going to get, there's going to be the flag flying at half staff and whatnot. But I don't know much about who Winston Churchill was. So I'm a little bit, I understand he was a big time figure, right? I understand that, but I don't know the level of importance he had to the country. You know what I mean? I don't really, he was before my time. So I don't really, I obviously in school heard of him. I'm sure we got taught about him and whatnot some, but it's just one of those things that this man is obviously very important to British history and someone I absolutely need to look into. Guys, if you have any ideas of some good videos that I could that I could watch to learn about Winston Churchill, please feel free to leave them in the comments because this definitely looks like someone I need to look into. But did you see how many people were at this funeral? That's amazing, man. Wow. Like I said, this version of I Vow to Thee, that's why this was shared with me. But I'm glad I watched this because of the funeral itself, because that was really what the video is about, obviously. But I believe that this was recommended to me the last time I did I Vow to Thee reaction, which is why they were, recommending this in that video, which made sense. And I just kind of bookmarked it and saved it until now. But this was an amazing send off, an amazing nation's farewell. I mean, it seems like he was laying in state for some time, probably. I don't know that for sure, but that's the impression I have here. He got the gun salute here from the military. I don't know what the cranes are doing here. I guess were they kind of doing a version of half staff, kind of like the Flash do? They lowered, so I guess that's what that was. But it's amazing how many people came out, and I'm guessing people that know of Winston Churchill, know what he did, know what he stood for. More than I do. I mean, maybe they understand why his funeral was so big. I just haven't looked into this man yet, so I'm not really sure, but I definitely will. This man seems like he is a very iconic figure that I need to check out. But anyways, guys, like I said, I thought this version of I Vow to Thee was beautiful. And this funeral has gotten me very interested in learning about who Sir Winston Churchill was, because he seems to be very, very iconic. And even if I didn't know that beforehand, looking at the funeral here, I can definitely say that seems to be the case. I mean, I don't know how many people came out to say farewell at his funeral, but I'm looking at these crowds. Where is it? Right here or right here? No, actually, that might have just been where Sir Winston Churchill was talking to a crowd or something. I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow me on my journey to discover my British and Irish ancestry. Until next time, guys, peace.